started watching Top Chef Junior. I know I'm pretty late on it. Um, it's a pretty good show. I was a little worried going into it. I feel like I was gonna get frustrated that kids know how to make souffle, and I'd have no idea even close to how to even start doing that. Um, it's a great show. The Vanessa uh, Cliche, Nick Cliche's wife, is the host of it, which is awesome because it's the contrast between her on that and Love Is Blind is pretty fun. Um, on Love Is Blind, she's there for what? She's there for 3 takes and then the after show, and then in this one, she's there all the time, having a great time, eating. I feel like that's got to be a plus for that show for her in her mind. I would assume. But I was like I feel like now it's the problem is now that I'm like into the show. There's like a kid on the first season that I'm like actively rooting against, which I feel is probably not great. Then I'm just looking at like a 13-year-old and I'm just like, hope you fail. Like that's not a good thing, right? Like I don't know, something about him. Oh, his it's the way his hair is swooped. I feel like the kid's oh, a real bugger. I bet it bug. Oh, he probably it bugs me. I don't know. It's not good. It's not that I'm actively rooting against. I hope this kid doesn't win, but it's just like it's so. There's so many sweet kids on that show, and it's so much fun to watch them make stuff. And like, there's like they got skills. They got skills. They could pay some bills with that stuff. I don't know. It's crazy how many kids want to cook, and there's so many of them. Like, is there? I believe MasterChef probably has a top chef, have a MasterChef junior. They like all that kind of stuff. Like that, there's that many kids that know how to like cook chicken properly. Like I can't even. I feel like I had some of these kids are talking about like foie gras and stuff, and I'm like I just had that 2 years ago for the first time. Didn't even know what it was. The first one I had was in Miami. It was shaped like an orange, and that was bothersome because you know it has a weird texture, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It had a weird texture to it, but it was orange. It had little bumps in it. Ugh. Freaks me out even thinking about it. But anyway, but I love the show. I'm so into it. And I guess it's just and they're so odd. They're so nice to the kids, but they're also like just sitting there going like, this steak is slightly under, and you're like, what? This is a 13-year-old. This 13-year-old is cooking its little heart out, and they're crying every time everything messes up, and oh my god, it's so heartbreaking. The one kid had to leave because he had like leukemia or something, and there was like stuff's coming up because he had leukemia in the past, and that's heartbreaking. That kid was amazing. This little fat kid from fucking Texas that that just loved grilling. That's like that had a faux hawk. Oh, kid was adorable. And just like the man, just like I'm gonna cook ribs. And he's like, oh no, sorry, he was from Alabama, and he just is like, I'm gonna cook ribs and I put a little bit of butter in all my steaks, and you're like, oh, this kid, this kid knows how to live. This kid's been alive for 13 years. He lives more than I do. Love it.